be the deciding point in the game? That is the question. And quarterbacking this offense, looking for solutions. And Cécile Petot, there again, she lets it rip. A beautiful throw to Aude Richon. And Anne, oh, excuse me, her teammate looking for it. It's a break. Oh, that's rough. That's a rough break for Team France. They had a golden opportunity to get a 1-0 lead, which, who knows, might prove decisive in this game. No, probably not, but this has been a lengthy point. So the Russians looking to try this one once again. Nice snag, and it's up. A very floaty throw. Let's see if Aude Richon can recover this one. No, it is Anne doing pretty much everything for Team France at this point. She puts it up to Anne. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to do that. Asking a little bit too much. Yeah, they're tired. You got to wonder if Team Russia is going to want to take a timeout here. They're a little far downfield, but at this point, you're pretty tired. You got to imagine with the sun. There must be. It seems like there's been 10 turnovers in this point. Excellent defense, but eventually broken. Now dished off to Valeria Pichugina, who gives it to Margarita Pashtikova, and just can't seem to complete this one on both team sides. It's somewhat perplexing, but you know, first game of a world championship tournament. Imagine there's a lot of factors, notably nerves, fatigue. Anna Pustovoya bringing it up the field. Anna Pustovoya, of course, the one of the best players on the Russian national team. Went out with that a sensational D by Pauline Rigolier. Pustovoya going out in last year in 2015's finals against Team USA during a pivotal point in the game. Now it's Team France advancing it up the field. Pauline takes a beautiful shot. Unfortunately, it just goes out of bounds. It looks like there might be a call on the field now. It looks like the frisbee will go back. So here we are again, just under 12 minutes have passed here. And we are tied up at the exciting score of 0-0. You gotta imagine if it continues like this, it'll probably be a final score of 3-2 or so. My, another error. It's also worth noting that there is probably 20, 25 km/h winds. Definitely factoring in here. I'm surprised that neither team has taken a timeout, but at the same time, it looks like there's a foul. Pustovoya calling it on Cécile Petot. Might not be in total agreement with that call. Oh, and there is a timeout. Yes, so there is finally going to be a timeout called. The count is restarted at 0. Inga Sulimova, excuse me, giving it off. Ooh, Anne probably could have gotten that one. Now Team Russia knocking on the door, and it's a floaty throw that is caught. So Margarita Parshakova scoring the first goal for Team Russia women's. So a timeout that proved to be a good idea from the Russian perspective. And you kind of see that one coming. I mean, so now we can see Margarita with the good read. The wind kind of picked that up and taking it out of the reach of the Team France defender, and Margarita Parshakova catching the first score in this 2017 World Championships of Beach Ultimate for Team Russia. Pauline looking for it again and immediately throws the turnover. So now Team Russia with a chance to score a very big point here. And you got to imagine that this would give them a lot of confidence going forward after that marathon point to score easily. But it is not quite in. Russia on the end zone line, and it's a score 2-0 now for Team Russia. So there you have it, the second point, taking all 2 minutes to score as opposed to that first point, which lasted about 17 minutes. So a big juxtaposition there in terms of duration. So let's take a look at that last play. We've got Team Russia on the end zone line, and it was a break throw caught by the Russian. So now we've got for Team Russia, as much as any point can be pivotal, this point does seem to be more pivotal as Dina throwing the gorgeous deep throw to put Russia within striking distance, and Russia strikes. So a pretty big 3-0 lead here for Team Russia. You gotta imagine that's gonna be pretty difficult just with Russia's defense, their defensive presence on the field, as well as their offensive efficiency. Team France is probably regretting that first point with all those missed opportunities, but if you're gonna beat Team Russia, you probably gotta capitalize on those. On Valeria Pichigina. Pustovoy with the gorgeous throw and the layout catch by the Russian player. Looks like that was Valeria Pichugina with the catch. So Pustovoya showing incredible creativity on that throw. The blady, floaty flick evading the French defenders. But we got the best players in the world all competing for that top spot. Shaking the rust off, getting into things. And Team France is going to have to put something up. That will be caught by Elise Becker. So a prayer has been answered in this fifth point. That one was not. So Ekaterina Bajagina. Now it's upfield, a beautiful throw, but Team France unable to get that D. It looked like she had a great read on it, Pauline Lemaitre, but ultimately the Russian coming up with the disc. It just floated out there. So 30 minutes underway here in this first game for these both teams. France yet to scratch in this contest. So both teams electing not to take the halftime and just continue through. So switching sides. Now for Team France, we've got Sarah Guillemin, as well as Daniela Rodriguez, Aude Richon, Anne Leborn, as well as Cécile Petot. On the other side for Russia, Dina Dumanskaya, indicating she's ready. And it's Dumanskaya with the frisbee, guarded by Rodriguez. Battle of the Giants. Excellent help defense by Aude Richon. And well thought out, but Yulia Akramova not able to come up with that one. It was a great fake and change of direction. Now Daniela Rodriguez with options. She is guarded by the very tall Dina Dumanskaya. Rodriguez, I'm sure, not often matched up against girls that are taller than her. Now it's Petot with the frisbee. Adrichon. Rodriguez, once again. Let's see if Anne Leborn. Russia going for the layout D, but Leborn able to come up with it. This is the best offense we've seen from France all game. Petot, now very close to giving France their first score, and will do just that to Adrichon. Alexandra Pustovoya giving it off. And it's a turnover for Team Russia. So perhaps Team France can look to score back-to-back points here. Charlotte Danise will pick up the frisbee with Laura Chagnot as her dump. Oh, a sensational grab by Elise Becker, just muscling that away from the Russian defender. And a marvelous throw by Nadia Vaudin to Pauline Lemaitre. And that's got to feel very good for Team France. Now, 2 points in this game where they had not scored for the first 33 minutes. Sulimova getting it off to Ekaterina Badiagina. Badiagina looking, able to break a floaty backhand, which goes to Valeria Pichiguina. And a great D by Daniela Rodriguez. And the Russian defender saw that all the way, Margarita Parshakova. And Russia able to capitalize, making it a 6-2 lead for the Russian women's team. Now just under 39 minutes into this game. So what do you say to yourself if you're Team France right now? Probably comes down to pride. We don't want to get smoked by this powerhouse Russian team. So now Team Russia. Tina Dumanskaya slapping herself on the face. I like that. I do that sometimes. People think I'm weird. All right. So now we got Barbara Melin giving it off to Tanal Dupas. And France looking completely out of sorts. Just unable to get out of their own way, unfortunately. Barbara not giving up. And also committing a foul. Dumanskaya with the frisbee. Now it's Dumanskaya looking, and Team Russia scores easily. Everything going right for Team Russia right now. A relatively competitive game. You would imagine that Team France had its chances, but Russia really capitalized on all their opportunities far better than Team France was able to. And it might just come down to a better team cohesion. And Daniela Rodriguez with the great grab, and Adrichon is looking with the break cut. And Daniela unable to get that one, but it is caught by Pauline Rigolier. Now the only question is, was she on the line? You got to imagine that Team Russia is not going to let her have that one. No observers in this tournament, in this whiff-diff affair. So everything will be determined by the players, and you have to imagine this will be going back, unfortunately. Perhaps Team Russia will let this one slide with the score. I don't know. They will not. French spectators on hand here have quieted down considerably. And Anne Leborn with a great pass from Daniela Rodriguez catches it just outside of the outstretched arms of the Russian defender. Terrific pass between two of the best players for Team France Women's. So now it's Rodriguez with the frisbee. She finds Pauline Lemaitre, who finds Nadia Baudin, who takes a big shot. Oh, too bad. Nadia Baudin has looked very solid in this game. If I was coaching Team France, I would probably give her more minutes. She was important in those two initial points that Team France scored, really giving the offense life. And that was a marvelous throw to, believe it was Laura Chagnot that was not caught. Now Russia making easy work of this zone defense. Probably traveling a little bit too. Dina Dumanskaya. Oh, Nadia not able to get to that one. Now it's Yulia Akramova with the frisbee. Dumanskaya breaking. Rodriguez. Oh, big time play by Pauline Lemaitre. She said no. No, no. Coach Aline saying oui, oui. This is a perhaps somewhat encouraging performance from Team France, but more than anything, it's probably just a chance to play against the best there is in women's ultimate, apart from, of course, American. So perhaps this trial by fire will prove beneficial to their future games. Russia was able to connect on several deep throws in this game, showing the superior handling capability, as well as some terrific grabs. So Dina Dumanskaya with the catch, making this an 8-3 affair. So one more point by Team Russia would win this game. So if Russia is able to break and score, that would just about wrap this one up. Alexandra Pustovoya now in the hands of Natalia Mashinova, giving it back to Pustovoya. And that is going to do it in this first game. Thank you very much for watching today. And we'll be with you for more games in this World Beach Championships.